What's up everyone? In this video, I want to talk to you about the piggyback method. Now, this is a growth and monetization method that you can use to grow some of your other Instagram accounts completely free, right? So I want to give you a quick example in a minute. I'll do it in a second, but you're not probably running one Instagram account unless you're building a brand around yourself. Like if I'm building the Adrian Morrison brand, right? But a lot of people taking this course are businesses and they want to grow multiple Instagram accounts. They want to have an Instagram empire in the luxury niche and the watch niche, the jewelry niche, the animal niche, the whatever it is, travel niche. And it's really neat, as you'll learn later on in this training, to have big pages in these different niches because you get a lot of perks when you have an account that has a big following. I mean, like free hotels and free food and free artwork. I get free artwork sent to me all the time from artists because they see I have a lot of followers and I love artwork. So yeah, big benefits, but you're also going to be growing some of your additional accounts. Now, generally with the piggyback method, you're going to be using your primary account, like the one account that you're trying to grow the most right now. And you're going to do all sorts of methods and contests and giveaways and strategies, whatever you can do, shout outs and growth loops to really grow that account. And you're probably going to be investing in growing that account, be it you invest in a growth loop, you invest in some niche targeted shout outs and paid ads, but you're investing in this one account. And what sucks is doing it over and over and over and over again for 15 or 20 different Instagram accounts, right? That is no fun, and it gets really expensive if you have to do it on every account. So I was thinking to myself, how can I leverage the traffic that I'm getting and that I'm investing in right now for some of my other accounts without having to pay any additional money? And that's where the piggyback method came about. So this is a way that I can invest once in a lot of traffic or a growth loop or a contest and force my followers to like my other accounts and boost my other accounts' engagement. And it's important to note that with the piggyback method, basically the maximum accounts that you want to piggyback are 3. So when you use this, each time you use it, the maximum amount of accounts you want to piggyback is 3. Otherwise, I've tried it, it just doesn't work. People just get annoyed. So 3 is like that magic number. And then you can run sponsored contests on those sub-contests on those piggyback accounts to really engage your followers. Because they're really only going to be following you because you are the main account that you're running is saying, hey, follow this other account and you could win, right? I'm going to show you an example right now. So let's pull up my mobile phone. All right. And you're going to see here how the piggyback method works. Okay. So it's not that image right there. It's going to be, let's see, this one right here. Okay, cool. So this is my Instagram account, and this is where I stacked some of my growth and monetization strategies together. I did a 3 stack. Remember, that's magic number. And you'll see that lastly, on point number 3, I'm saying that we'll pick one $250 winner that follows both of my other accounts at Rings and at Britton V, and comments awesome on any of their posts. So 2 things are happening here. I'm running a big contest that's going viral. It ended up getting like 60, 70,000 comments and 30,000 or so likes. So I got a lot of eyeballs on this post right here because this is my main account on Adrian Morrison that I'm blowing up, right? And what we're doing here is we are piggybacking on point number 3. We're saying, yo, there's 3 ways you can make money. 5 people can earn and win some free cash if they comment Kylie letter by letter. And then we'll pick one random, 5 people who comment, like, and tag 3 other of their friends randomly. Okay, we'll randomly pick you. And lastly, we'll pick one person to win $250 that follows both Rings and Britton V and comments on one of their posts. All right, so there's 3 ways for us to get engagement here. But this last one is that piggyback strategy where we're kind of forcing our followers and the viral traffic we're getting on account number 1. We're forcing some of those followers to account number 2 and account number 3. Now, in this account here, you'll notice that one of the accounts that we said to go like was Britain_V. Now, I did this as a favor, and we'll get into this later because you can charge people. This is how you can literally, that $250 that I gave away, I actually could have made $1,000 doing this piggyback method. I had somebody message me and say, yo, I will pay you $1,000 if you will give me a shout out. And we'll go over that later because they knew I was getting a lot of virality on my post. But anyways, this $250, it will pay for itself. And you can actually get people to pay you to piggyback. We'll talk about that later though. All right. So I shouted out my little sister. She is starting a page where she is a phenomenal artist and she wants to sell some of her artwork. All right. She had 1,965 followers. And we posted to go follow her and comment on her post. All right. So this is where it started. And you can kind of see as this refreshes, look at her followers. They're starting to go up every couple of refreshes. So from 1967 to 1969. So as this post is getting viewed by other people, 1974, we're piggybacking followers over to this account right here and kind of like double dipping, if you will, by growing all of these additional pages. And the end result, right, you can see she just broke 2,000 followers. The end result was this right here. All right, after it was all said and it was all done, she ended up over here with 8,000. You can see it right here. I'm going to maximize it. She ended up with 8,278 followers. So we took her account from 1,000 followers using this double dip piggyback method. And we took her to over 8,278 followers, right, with this viral post. And if you also want to take a look at the engagement she's getting, because we tell people follow and like and comment on their most recent posts, you can come over here and take a look. Right here, you'll see that this post right here, and this was, I think, earlier in the giveaway that we did, but this post right here on her profile, right here, is starting to get people, has 130 comments on it, which is a lot of comments for what she has. And they're all commenting awesome. So you can see the people doing exactly what I told them to do from my main account. So I'm piggybacking, right? And I am double dipping, if you will. I'm sending people to like her page, and I am boosting her page's engagement rate to game the algorithm so her posts go more viral. And then literally the second day, she was getting inquiries about her artwork, people that she was negotiating prices with, and that literally boosted her business from nothing to something. Someone who's painting pictures and nobody's messaging her because only her friends follow her, to now having over 9,000, I think it ended up over 9,000 after it was all said and done, followers that she has the chance to sell on art. And you can see she's really smart. That is a photo of Kylie Jenner, or a painting of Kylie Jenner that she painted because we were doing the Kylie Jenner giveaway, right? So we were able to piggyback this account. We were able to piggyback our other Rings account, and each account gained anywhere from like 6,000 to 10,000 followers completely free. Like legitimately, we got 2 other accounts in this particular instance to grow by 8,000 to 10,000, 6,000 to 8,000 followers or so additional, just by doing a small little giveaway. Now imagine if you were getting somebody to sponsor your piggyback giveaway, right? And someone was coming in saying, hey, if you'll tell people to follow me in your contest, I'll actually pay for the prize. Because they're going to get like 10,000 followers or so for $100 or $200 or whatever your giveaway is that you do, right? So this growth and monetization method works really, really well when you have viral posts that are happening. And when you're doing contests, one of them is to say, hey, go follow these other 2 accounts, and we'll pick a random winner that follows these accounts and engages with them by commenting we'll pick 3 random people or 2 random people or whatever to win this prize money. And so every time we do like a growth loop, or a big contest, we'll do this and it'll grow our additional pages without us really having to spend any additional money, right? And yes, I know we're giving away a little bit of money, but as part, if you stack it with the other giveaways and stuff, legitimately it pays for itself. Or out of the 3 accounts that you tell people to follow, if just one of them is like a friend of yours or another influencer that wants to sponsor your own personal giveaway on your page for your followers, they might pay you $200, $300, whatever. So because you're the one that's with the authority, you're the one with the credibility, you're the one with the followers, you're the one with the virality, right? They want a piece of the action because they don't know how to get the plug to a growth loop. They don't know these strategies. They haven't been through a course like this to learn strategies to go viral and strategies to get a lot of followers. So they will pay for it. Supply and demand. People will pay for followers. So when you do this, you can essentially reach out to other people, get them to sub-sponsor your contest and say, yo, I'll toss you some followers, but you have to pay out the contest prize. And that's a great way for you to have the contest pay for itself, piggyback 2 of your own accounts, and then have a 3rd account as a sponsor that comes in and basically, funds the giveaway. So this is the double dip piggyback method. When you do a giveaway, one of the best things to do is tell them to follow 2 of your additional accounts or 3 and engage with them. So you grow 3 accounts at one time without having to pay to grow each one individually and do all of these strategies on every single account every single day. That becomes tiresome. So I guess in closing, I want to say, choose one account that you're really going to use to boost your brand, and then piggyback all of your other additional accounts. And then on those accounts, make sure that you do some other sponsored little giveaways and stuff. For example, this can go pretty deep. But for example, here, you'll see that we piggybacked our rings account. I'm just going to maximize this for you. But you can see we piggybacked to the rings account and we got 4,600 likes. We got 1,672 comments of people coming over here saying awesome and commenting. And this is boosting my rings page. It's boosting my engagement rate. We once again, we picked up a good 8,000 followers or so on this particular page. And now I know that if they're following Kylie Jenner, they're probably interested in vanity and fashion. So we're able to start selling them. And we started getting lots of direct messages asking us about prices on our rings and stuff like that. So it's very interesting how this works. It started with my Adrienne Morrison account, but I piggybacked my rings account and I piggybacked my sister's account as a favor to her to help her start up her art business. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you use a strategy. Remember, when you got the traffic, you got to know what to do with it. I said it in the very beginning. Don't just get followers, monetize them and understand how to double dip and piggyback and get more for every single cent that you invest in your business so you can explode and build an empire. That's it. I'll see you on the next video.